Hey friends, it's Rachel from Paper Ventures, and today's video I am making rosettes out of papers. I've heard it been called like a medallion or rosette or anything like that. You'll see in the end, you'll get the idea, or if you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the picture. Anyway, so that's what I'm making today. The tag tutorial video or process video or whatever it was, people seem to like that, so I thought it would be cool to make another video where I'm just kind of making some embellishments and some goodies for my pen pals. So here I'm taking crepe paper Maggie Holmes Gather collection, and I'm cutting it 12 by 1.5. So it's great that these are 12 by 12 papers, so I can just cut a 1.5 inch strip, and then I'm going to score it every 1/2 inch. All right, so at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and so on, as you can see, like I am doing right now. I layered 2. I don't know if you saw that, just because I was making so many, it would go faster. And then you can just fold it like you fold a fan, like back and forth like that to make that shape. And yeah, just like you made fans when you were a kid, just like that. So that part's pretty simple, but the next part becomes a little bit more challenging, at least for me. Probably for others, it's not so difficult, but for me, I struggle a little bit, and you'll see that. So especially since I'm using hot glue, you have to kind of be careful with your hands. So I'm just punching out little circles from scrap paper. You'll see you kind of glue it onto that. So you'll see that in a second. So first I start off by gluing the two ends together and then glue it onto the circle. Later on, I don't know if you see it in the video, I put it on the circle first and then glue the two ends together. It doesn't really matter. Whatever, you know what? Experiment with it and find a way that works for you. There's probably an even better way to do it than I'm doing it, because I struggled a lot. And then on top, I just put some hot glue to keep it together up there. And it comes apart a little bit, but in the end, once everything is put together, you don't really see that. So yeah, it's no problem. All right, so now I'm going to start embellishing this one. I took a scallop punch, so I'm not quite sure the size of it, and put it on top. And I'm going to use mostly like stickers and embellishments from Maggie Holmes Gather collection. So I do look through my stash and audition a few things, but nothing really fits into what I'm looking for. So there you go. I'm going to try a few things out, and I like those glasses. I thought that was cute. And then, of course, some tiny word stickers. I love the tiny word stickers and enamel dots. They always just finish off a layout so nicely. I do put a little bit of hot glue on that because it wasn't staying on very well, and everything else was hot glued, so I wanted it to be pretty stable. And then I took a straw. I got these straws from Tuesday Morning. I got pink diagonal ones and then gold and white polka dots for $1.99 a pack of them from Tuesday Morning. I did a haul video on that, so I'm sure if you want to take a look at that, you can see that. But I think this time I tried the other way this time, to glue the middle first. Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell, but I can see I ripped it a little bit, but oh well, that's the way it goes. This was all an experiment, so I'm not bothered by that one bit. Doesn't bother me. So now I'm giving it some time to dry so that it doesn't come apart. You can even see it kind of falling apart a little bit, so you might have to leave it longer than I did. And yeah, a good tip for not touching the hot glue is to use a different tool to hold it down, because it kind of gets hot after a while. Or, well, when you first touch it, it gets really hot. As you know, it's hot glue. All right, anyway, so now time for embellishing. Like I said, this is pretty much all Gather collection, so nothing out of the ordinary. What next? Oh yeah, making another one with the ballerina print and the wood. I really liked those two together, so I thought that was pretty. An appearance by my cat, of course. That little deer is from the chipboard. So cute, so cute. I love it. And these are great little additions for snail mail that, firstly, you make yourself, which makes it even more special, I think. And secondly, it's, less expensive, which is always good because you want to be able to give your pen pal as much as you can. So if you can make things that cost you less, then you can give them more, right? So if that makes sense. So yeah, this one I definitely put it on the circle first and then I glued the ends together, which did actually seem to work better. In my head, it didn't sound like that's how it should be, but it worked out a lot better actually. So when I make more, I would do it this way. Yeah. So that one was probably, after a while you get a little bit better at it as you go. So that's what happened there. So in the end, I'll show you a picture of all the ones that I made. I don't know if I filmed all the ones that I made, but I made about like 5 or 6 or whatever. And yeah, so they turned out pretty cute. Like I said, a great addition for snail mail. So I'll definitely be making these more often, or even to put on top of a gift. I did that too, and it was just the perfect touch. So anyway, there's a picture of them all. Sorry, the top one's cut off, but you saw I just did that one. But I hope you have a great day and enjoyed this video. Bye!